Okay. Hello, guys. So the next part of this Google Hangout, we are going to talk about the independent reading project. So most of you guys are very aware of this. You have 40 annotations due on Monday. If you are writing yours on Post-its in your book, if we return to school on April 6th, you guys will be showing me those then. And if you guys have been doing them on your computer, which I know several of you have been, you'll just be submitting those with the rest of the project. So what I'm going to go to now is I am going to come over to your biography. And as we can see, there's a lot of people online looking at their video and looking at everything right now, which is awesome. So let's look at our narrative biography and every part. So I just went over part 1. And as a reminder, your project, the whole thing is due Monday, March 23rd. So it's this Monday. All right, so you are required to complete 4 of the following 8 projects for your independent reading. The first option is your diary entry. I would like you, if you choose to do this option, you need to write 3 diary entries that your character would write that includes details about the story. So you can be writing from the main character's perspective, and they should be 10 sentences each, and the diary entries must be typed. So please don't handwrite any part of this part of the project. All right, the second option is writing a comic book version of your book. So do like 6 to 8 little sections of your a comic for your paper. Oh gosh, no, excuse me, I can't talk. 6 to 8 little boxes to represent your entire book. Maybe it's the most important elements of your novel. They should be colored, have text bubbles, go over. So when I'm looking at this, if you are handwriting this and you take a picture of it, as I'm reading it, I can see and follow what your book is supposed to be about. The other thing is making a new book jacket for your book. Draw and color an illustration. So your inside front flap, write descriptions of the main characters. On the inside back flap, write a description of the setting and a short summary of the book. Your back cover, write 5 to 8 quotes from the book that are important in understanding the story. So this is something that could be handmade. If you try to do it online, great, but this project seems like it would be a little easier if you do handwrite this and then just take a picture of it and upload that. All right, section 5, design and make your own t-shirt. Illustrate a scene or character from the book on your shirt. So again, have a parent or your sibling take a picture of whatever you've drawn on the front, on the back, or if you're wearing it, like I said, you get extra credit if you wear the shirt, or if you don't want to do that, just put the shirt on the ground and take a picture of it and then upload that. Option 6, I'm not going to talk about in detail because you guys, I've done this one on independent readings before. Create that album cover, 10 songs and short summary of the books, and illustrate your book cover. Option 7, create a Venn diagram. So for those of you that don't know what a Venn diagram is, because I have had a couple people email me, shout out to Veronica, about what is the Venn diagram. So again, because you guys are mostly reading narrative biographies, you are, I want you to kind of compare and contrast yourself with another person in the book or your main character in your book. So you can even just go online and copy and paste this Venn diagram online onto a Google Doc. And then on one side, you're explaining who, like personality traits of your character, other side, personality traits of yourself, and then in the middle, if you guys have anything in common. Maybe likes, dislikes. It doesn't all have to be personality either. So that's the other thing that I wanted to talk about was the Venn diagram piece. And then, 5 similarities, 5 differences, and 5 differences for both of you. So minimum total of writing pieces should be 15. So you should have 5 on one side, 5 on the other side, and then 5 in the middle. And then for number 8, explain how would you make your book into a movie. So as a reminder, you would talk about who would be the actors to play your characters, where would you film it, where would that location be, what are the elements of the story that would translate well to the screen, what would you have to eliminate for cinematic purposes. So are there scenes that, if you have to get this entire book down to like a 2-hour movie, what scenes would you cut to still get that what you're looking for, but also aren't necessary to your audience understanding. So that needs to be 1 page typed, again, typed, written. So those are all of your project pieces. Again, you have to do 4 of them. And then part 3 is your presentation. So 4 to 5 slides. I would say each of these bullet points could be 1 slide each, talking about your novel, including the following, and then again, uploading it. I had somebody I just did my 10th grade Google Hangout, and I had somebody ask, Ms. G, are we going to be required to present this still? And the answer is no. You are not required to present this. You will just be turning this in, because right now I'm not trying to get super complicated with presentations. I just want the presentation submitted. And then for your grade breakdown, as a reminder, annotations 40 points, your project 40 points, presentation 40 points for 120 points. So if you have not started this yet, please start. You have a lot of work to do. Some of you guys, if you notice your grade, you're bombing right now. You're bombing because you haven't done your independent reading. So that is everything about independent reading. Does anybody have any questions about independent reading right now? Yes, it is still due on Monday. Yes, you still complete the presentation or the slides at least. You're not going to be presenting it, but you still need to turn it in. So yes and yes. Thank you for your question. Any final questions about this? All right, I am going to stop recording this video now. If you still have questions, stick around. But for right now, be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get any other videos and other contents.